is, what would be a key insight or a couple of insights from your presentation that you'd like to share with an industry audience?
Thanks, Michael. I would say that my talk is a bit of an outlier in today's conference proceedings. Everyone's talking about portfolio management and how you think about constructing a portfolio, analyzing a portfolio, managing a portfolio. Interestingly, the venture capital process is not very susceptible to portfolio management. And what I mean by that is that the opportunities present themselves to us not in a collection so that we can once a year decide which ones we bet on and which ones we don't, force rank them and put them up on nice charts and things like that. They come one at a time. And so each one has to be evaluated on a yes-no basis in real time. And even late in the portfolio's construction, you might say, oh, well, we've got a lot of red-colored companies now. Here's another red company. We're waiting for a green one. What if you don't get a green one in time for the evolution of the fund? Then you've got a hole in your fund. So we tend not to think that way. And the other reason that portfolio management theory doesn't help us an awful lot is, what do you mean by the phrase managing a portfolio? It means that periodically you look at the portfolio and you say, well, we're going to get rid of this one, get rid of that one. Once we make the investment, we're stuck in that project. We can't abandon the project, because if we do, and the project isn't well agreed by all of the other co-investors to be failing for some reason, then we're doing a bad thing to the entrepreneur, we're doing a bad thing to our co-investors, and we lose franchise value and reputation very, very quickly. So once we're in, we're in. So those are two reasons why portfolio management per se is not a craft that we spend a lot of time using.
That kind of begs the question, what are the differences and practices between creating that portfolio and managing it, which is sticking with it, as you say?
It's very much an art form, and a challenging art form. Some time ago, we took a look at our companies, and in an oversimplistic way, we put them into two buckets, ones that were successful and ones that were not successful. And to our amazement, the ones that were in the successful bucket were, at that time, or at the disposition of the success, were characterized and dominated by projects not the one or ones that we bet on originally. But lo and behold, the ones that were struggling and failing were still grinding away on the original project that we invested in. Now, what the heck does that say about managing a early-stage entrepreneurially driven company? It points to the importance of astute management that can, together with the board and the investors on the board, walk that fine line of knowing when to diversify within the company to different projects, when to give up, and when to keep going. And I'll bet there are books written on that, but it's not an easy way to answer that question.